Law firms are at the epicenter of events that have already begun reshaping how legal services are provided. In addition to the global pandemic and the quick onboarding of alternative services into our workflows, learning from the professional services firms is more relevant than ever. In order to keep these often shared clients satisfied, the efficiency of services and the value added by the law firm is paramount to their long-term viability. All the while, alternative legal service providers and the Big Five are taking steps to grab more market share. Corporate clients are increasingly looking for viable platforms for efficient, consistent, cost-effective legal support, more than individual attorney competencies. With this comes a unique opportunity for law firms to become more valuable to their clients than the originating and/or relationship partner. In an age of less firm loyalty and more portable business, this opportunity to build brand loyalty is critical to resilience. We are having a BlackBerry moment. In 1999, the BlackBerry 850 replaced the pager with a full QWERTY keyboard. Attorneys who were already building digital relationships via email with their clients adapted immediately, and by 2002, when the 5000 series arrived, it was a must-have for every New York City firm. The current BlackBerry moment is the evolution from email and text messages to instant, hassle-free video conferencing and content sharing. We at Ivionics are software agnostic and recognize that no single product or suite of products is the right fit for all. Microsoft Teams comes with your Office 365 subscription and will be used to show the possibilities of emerging collaborative platforms like Teams. By no means is it the only option available to you, but it's a great one, and Microsoft's commitment to it evidenced in the enhancements they've made in 2020 and their extensive product roadmap. So let's dive in. I'm going to go over 3 key features to wet your whistle. We'd love to hear from you afterwards. Much like the competition for the quickest BlackBerry response to a client in the early 21st century, communications in the 2020s will evolve into a variation of what science fiction writers have imagined, where we swipe data from our phone to a large wall screen, a judge's display, or privately as a sidebar. Client expectations will match consumer innovation, much like it did with Dropbox, Apple, and the like. Here's what you can do with Teams. When video conferencing became forced upon many of us, in Zoom, WebEx, GoTo, Teams, etc., basic telephony didn't always make it along for the ride. Then clients began asking for a dial-in number, and we began adding landline numbers to our Teams accounts. Problem beginning to be solved, bringing us closer to evolving into advanced telephony. I consider advanced telephony to be when you're fully deployed and adopted soft phones. This is no easy feat, as the last mile, the desktop and smartphone clients provide sporadic, quasi-acceptable service, subject to every software update, interface change, and feature enhancement, often perceived by the actual practitioners as bugs or lost functionality. Based on Microsoft's commitment thus far, Teams is poised to become the last mile, soft phone client of choice. With all the other features Teams is bringing to the enterprise, telephony can soon become a snap-in. Back to video conferencing for a moment. In addition to adding a phone number to your Teams account, Teams video conferencing allows you to record and transpose your meetings, consolidate meeting materials for historical access, and it presents participants in layouts optimized for viewability, clarity, and engagement. And by popular demand, hosts can now create breakout rooms for sidebar meetings during a video conference. But wait, there's more. Teams is not just a video conferencing and telephony tool. It is a platform for data collection, consolidation, and management. Integrated with Microsoft Office, firms can quickly build workflows that support practice group and matter management. Automate new matter pages at inception, loaded with checklists, optimal resources for each phase and task, document templates, and the most relevant research tools at your disposal. Create forms for precedent document input, approval, and updating. Create contract provision libraries and clause banks. And most importantly, provide stellar client service assisted by data you need at your fingertips. You should have the same real-time access to data as sportscasters. Considering the ALA audience, I saved the best for last. Microsoft Teams works just as well for managing the processes needed to run every department. As referenced above, those in HR responsible for attorney onboarding and professional development will appreciate more comprehensive introductions to practice group and matter processes. Firm administrators benefit from time and resource-saving process improvements and automated tasks. And finally, with process compliance and best practice guidance comes less risk and more reward. In conclusion, competition is fierce. Communication and responsiveness are critical. Sophistication and professionalism will continue to be redefined. Technology is a differentiator. And resilience requires processes and controls. We at Ivionics look forward to helping you achieve your goals. The newly rolled out noise suppression feature addresses the background noises we are accustomed to interrupting meetings. Dogs, sirens, chainsaws, and kids having fun. Noise suppression does a great job of eliminating many, if not all, of these sounds. To access noise suppression, click on your profile picture on the top right corner of Teams, select Settings, then Devices. It is set to auto by default, but you can ramp that thing up until they can't even hear you. Account management allows you to switch between your firm's account and various client accounts to which you may have been invited for data sharing and communication purposes. Teams has cleaned up the notification experience to address its various communications channels, chats, meetings, work tabs, and people. Teams templates allows you to automate your new client and matter onboarding processes. Once you create a new team structure, you can save it as a template for future matters. Additionally, facing your clients, Teams comes with industry-specific templates which can add value to their legal operations.